here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Now here's Shorty. Left side, Young. Shorty. Pass to Lloyd. Now Gray. Shorty. She's covered by Brown. Clock at 4. Back to Gray. Another three for Las Vegas.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Copper. The rebound by Shorty.
Shaky first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 make.
Gray outside. Shorty. And she makes good on the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Thomas with the ball. She's guarded by Wilson. Offensive rebound. Out to Taurasi. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Well, the last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5 record in the regular season, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dewana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their second title.
Now here's Copper.
Over Lloyd. Copper no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Young shot's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Here's Taurasi. She's got 6. Now Copper. And the basket by Brown.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Copper outside. Robinson. And here's Copper. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot, no good.
For her team's sake, she should ease off the shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Shot's good by Shorty.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Copper.
Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Kahleah Copper.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Copper outside. The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
A nice shot by Wilson.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Robinson. Kahleah Copper from outside. And good. Coming off the assist by Danielle Robinson.
After 7 early misses, she finally gets one to go down.
Here's Shorty. Young. Pass to Shorty. Back to Young. Now Shorty. She's covered by Copper. And the aces, another 3.
Well, they're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Brown with it. She's covered by Shorty. And here's Taurasi. Outside Robinson. Thomas. three, Diana Taurasi. The rebound by Shorty.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. Get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Now here's Taurasi. She has 6. The three is up.
They grab their own miss.
And a shot by Brown, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense. They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Down low, Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Thomas a screen. Malia Copper for 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
She's killing them with her board shooting.
Gray outside. Young. Here's Shorty. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Outstanding work in the screen and roll. Alyssa Thomas, what a superb pass.
And 2023 featured the closest MVP vote ever, with Alyssa Thomas finishing second.
Yeah, it was interesting. And Thomas actually got the most first place votes, but finished just behind Brianna Stewart, just ahead of Asia Wilson. Thomas averaging 16, 10, and 8. All defense, too. About as good of an all-around year as we've seen.
And so here's Phoenix. They're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Kept alive. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb. Drops in the tray.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Wilson outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 3-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
Here's Uzan.
Pass to Brown. Outside Whitcomb. Inside, Thomas. The rebound by Shorty. Now the Aces with it. Parker Tyus with it. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Now here's Copper. Here's Uzan.
Pass to Whitcomb. The three-pointer, no good.
Parker Tyus outside. Outside Evans. Shorty. Parker Tyus outside.
Now Shorty.
Back to Parker Tyus.
Gray. The three-pointer off the mark.
Copper outside.
Thomas, and lots of contact there, missing the shot, and Wilson's 2 at the line.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. Now here's Robinson. Not a lot of room. Taurasi gets the bucket.
Well, there she is again, leading by example. Now, Taurasi might not demand the ball, but they're calling her number, and she's delivered for time and time again.
Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
The defense has not done a good job of getting after her because that's her second three-pointer this quarter.
Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Brown. Misses from close range. Stolen by Danielle Robinson. Taurasi outside, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, let's see, that triggers another little explosion from her after hitting 3 triples in the first quarter.
To the inside. Here's Shorty. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Robinson with the ball. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A'ja Wilson with some nice D. To the paint, Brooks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewell Loyd.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
A difficult situation for Phoenix. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Taurasi outside. Off the mark there with the 3. And here are the aces now. Pass to Loyd. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Now you give Loyd any room around the arc and she'll take it. She shoots threes without hesitating at all.
Outside Robinson. Here's Thomas. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose a possession.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And you gotta like what Shorty has been able to do in this game.
She's the ringleader of their offense, and we saw that in the first half with the way she passed the ball. She kept everybody in step with each other.
And that's just the thing. She knows how to keep the offense balanced and just makes sure that there's always enough looks for everyone.
2 points. That one goes in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Robinson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thomas down low, working on Wilson, and it's Thomas missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. On the wing, Kahleah Copper. Guarded by Young, just 5 to shoot. Down low. Thomas, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pass to Wilson. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par. Tremendous effort. He's already cracked double digits on boards.
And all those rebounds lead the team. She's been the tone setter for them today in terms of work ethic.
Lets it go from deep. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Pass to Shorty. Lloyd. This one for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Copper. Got a piece of it. Now Wilson. She's got 15. Inside. Here's Shorty. That's good. And so A'ja Wilson with the assist.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Will it go? The Mercury with another miss.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Pass to Young. Takes the 3. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Thomas. Brown with it. And again, Phoenix. good.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Back to Gray. Pass to Shorty. The 3-ball. And the aces, another 3.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Makes it off the glass.
What a great start to the second half. Still haven't missed a field goal.
And here's Thomas. She has 5. To the inside. Brown. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Pass to Gray. Shorty. And the shot is good.
When she's giving her team this kind of effort and efficiency, they are just so tough to beat.
Here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. To the middle. The shot by Brown, no good.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
To the inside. It's stolen by Kalia Cooper. To Rossi outside. The kick out to Copper. It's hauled in by the Aces.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Young's shot is off. Thomas outside. Copper outside. Thomas a screen. There's the triple. They get it back. To Rossi. The Mercury with another miss. Pass to Wilson. Here's Shorty. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
To the paint. Brown. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Pass to Parker Tyus. Here's Ipupa. Parker Tyus.
She's covered by Thomas. Here's Shorty. Buries the long-range jumper.
She has really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
And here the Mercury. And here's Thomas.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
The Mercury with another miss.
Pass to Ipupa.
Shorty with it. Right wing. Bell. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's gonna get.
It just keeps increasing.
Outside Whitcomb. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
Wow.
Whitcomb had the answer locked and loaded. She can be a fearsome three-point shooter.
Shorty with it. She has 35.
Back to Parker Tyus.
Excellent D from Alyssa Thomas. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Brown. Up top, Thomas. Taurasi. Evans covering. Taurasi can't get it to go. Now here's Shorty. She's covered by Brown.
Here's Ipupa.
Lets the three fly. Another three for Las Vegas.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Taurasi.
The kick out to Copper.
Taurasi drains it from beyond the arc.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Shoots over Thomas, and the Aces tack on 2 more.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him.
Phoenix with the ball. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Outside Evans. Inside.
Left side, Parker Tyus. Pass to Shorty. Back to Parker Tyus.
Here's Shorty. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Phoenix with the ball. Outside Whitcomb.
Now here's Copper.
Defense right on her. And she comes up with the deuce.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Evans. She's covered by Taurasi.
Pass to Shorty. Left side, Parker Tyus.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Way to work the ball in. Close to the hoop.
Now here's Copper.
12 points for her. Shoots it. Rebound by the Aces.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
Pass to Ipupa.
Now here's Evans. Shorty. She's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Ipupa.
Shoots over Thomas. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Shorty. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Aces ahead, running away with this one. And we've got more in store. And we're getting underway. Will make substitutions.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
And one thing we can all agree on, we are fired up for the WNBA to come to the Bay Area in 2025.
100%. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. It's something I've always wanted, a WNBA team here in the Bay. Everybody has always wanted that.
And it's going to be a party at Chase Center. I can't wait to see this team get to action, and I know I'll be there opening day.
Back to Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
Don't underestimate Sabali's ability to dish the rock. Her guard-like skills are a huge asset for a team.
Poked away and stolen by Brown. Copper outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Uzan. 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Basket good.
Well, absolutely, she's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eaten up anyone they've had on her.
Back to Robinson. Outside Sabali. And a miss there on the triple.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Back to Parker Tyus.
And she gets it to go.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Shoots. Hold the shot a little left, but the bounce goes her way.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Shot's good by Shorty.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Pass to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Evans. To the inside. Shot's good by Shorty.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Down low. Fades away. And again, it's Las Vegas.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Now Robinson. Pass to Brown. Sabali. Here's Uzan. Over Evans. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. To the paint. Parker Tyus off the drive. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Can they get it? The rebound by Shorty.
Parker Tyus in the post.
And it's Dana Evans with the triple.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Pass to Sabali. Shoots over Parker Tyus. Sabali, no good.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Outside Evans. Here's Shorty. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Copper with the ball. Now Mitchell defending. Here's the three. Kalia Copper, and that one's good.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Here's Mitchell. Tries again. The shot comes out. Good D from Kalani Brown. And the Mercury with possession.
Uzan misses.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Shorty for three. Cans it from downtown. And here is Robinson.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
To the middle. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. The Mercury making a switch here.
In for the Mercury, Alyssa Thomas, Diana Taurasi.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Inside, Brooks. The teardrop falls in.
You know what you wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Copper. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And here is Mitchell. The three connects from three-point range.
Tremendous vision for Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
Now here's Robinson.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
Pass to Copper. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Good on a triple.
She got off to a slow start, but now she's reeling and starting to get that jumper flowing.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a serve.
Give him credit just to finish this one off.
So it's the Aces winning this one.
You had a big game tonight against one of the... That was an offensive clinic. You put...
Man, all credit goes to my teammates. They
For sure. So you've now passed...
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, while we all grow old in the world we... And if you